Okay, cool. More renowned explorers. Watch the volume, because I remember this game being fairly loud. Cool, so you unlock new captains from playing the game, so that's kind of your permanent progression, even if you end up failing the mission. Okay, so we were partway through a run last time we were playing. The way this works is there's a finite number of expeditions you can go on, much like FTL, where there's a finite number of areas you can explore before you get to the final mission. And we're trying to collect as much stuff as possible. Now, I think at the end of last session, I had done everything I could do with my resources, so I'm going to go ahead and choose an expedition and just get right into the gameplay aspect. I think I have like 3 more expeditions I can go on, and I need to beat the game within that period, otherwise will have to start over. So let's go to Transylvania's 4 stars. I'm still not confident in my combat abilities, so I think I'm going to stick with 3 stars. Egyptian expedition. Archaeologist, athlete, survivalist, and rogue. I have 2 of those. I guess I've got a couple points in a rogue. I'll give it a try. Hopefully it'll go well. You guys doing props, sir? Pikbo Yahan? Okay, so much like FTL, they give us the target we're trying to get to on the other side of the map. The rest of it is covered in fog of war. In the meantime, we can move between individual nodes. Looks like we can replenish supplies on this map, which is cool. Supplies are the equivalent of fuel in FTL. You consume one for each step you take on the map. I've had D&D sessions like that are just a combat. Alright, so I think I'm going to go here. Each of the nodes on the map, much like FTL, is fairly randomly generated. I have a 37% chance to succeed. Looks like you get a bonus from their stats. No one in my group is actually a survivalist, so I don't get any bonus for that. Penalty is losing supplies. Success is gaining supplies and study, so I think I'm going to go with that. That whole element is very similar to civilization. And we lost some supplies, which is a bummer. We do want to get as much research as possible. That's these 4 statistics up in the top. Gold, status, research, and insight are kind of different ways you can try to play and beat the game. I'm currently going for a research build, so I'm trying to focus on sources of that on the map, and my characters are particularly good at doing that. Oh, that's cool. So when I started the game, I selected the squad that I was taking out. I had to pick a captain and 2 companions. And it looks like this randomly generated event is different because I happen to have this character's sister in my party, and so the text is highlighted in green. That's neat. Atis and Yamiz are sisters. Cool. Didn't realize that she was Egyptian. Okay, so I get a bonus item, binoculars, which grants perks to a character, so that's really cool. Let me scope them out here. I think it's like equipment I can give to somebody. Perks affect whether you qualify for certain events on the map or whether you can solve things more easily. Let's see, what slot does it consume? She's already using both of those. Let's try Tease, maybe? She has 2 points in engineer right now, piloting and combustion. Now this one gives piloting as well. Now, piloting doesn't do anything as far as I can tell. It's just a way to use the design space of the perk so that if she already has a source of piloting, she can't stack an additional source of it on her, right? Yeah, that puts her to 3. So, and I don't think there's much benefit in me having 3 engineers in my party. Not that I can anyway, she doesn't have any slots for it. So I guess I'll give it to her. Oh, but she also has Tinkerer. Oh, bummer. Alright, Atis it is. She only gets 1 net buff to Engineer, but that's okay. Yeah, dungeon crawls are fun. I like kind of making a theme for a D&D session rather than splitting it between lots of roleplay and lots of combat. It kind of lets the players prepare for how they want to approach the session. So like if I know I'm going to have a mostly roleplay focused D&D encounter, if I'm going to have a combat in there, I'll try to minimize it as much as possible. Anna's tactically prepared. All crew members gain tactically prepared. Okay, because she has that as a statistic. That's cool. It says to win this combat, if we beat it friendly, we get a bonus. So we're going to try to do that. So friendly, devious, aggressive is like a rock, paper, scissors mechanic in this game where aggressive beats friendly, friendly beats devious, devious beats aggressive. And you deal damage to opponents either by physically attacking them, which is aggressive, trying to become their friend, which is friendly, or insulting them, which is devious. And you want to make your decision on how you want to do that in a number of different ways. This character, Dolores, has an AoE attack that she can do that's devious. It's really strong, so I'm just going to open with that here. That's going to hit all enemies around her. Oh, that's super weird, Aki. And there's this mood system at the top of the screen that reflects the abilities you're using on the left, like which of these 3 rock, paper, scissors skills you're using, compared to the abilities the enemy is using. So since the enemy is devious and I just use a devious ability, it makes the mood tense, which gives a buff to friendly abilities. And there's certain ways that you want that to be, and there's certain ways you don't want that to be. You can definitely like win the encounter by manipulating the mood. This game's actually pretty hard too. Like I'd say it's comparable in difficulty to early Final Fantasy Tactics. Alright, let's try to move her, because we're trying to win this fight friendly. That might be hard to pull off though, given that I just did a gigantic devious nuke. Yeah. But each time I use a different ability from the rock, paper, scissors system, it adds pips up here in the top left corner, which shifts our side of the mood. So before it was devious, devious. Since I used 2 friendly abilities in a row, I moved it to persuasive, which gives my party a bonus to speech defense. Lets me do more damage with that. Okay, so I think everyone's acted, so we'll end our turn and see what she does. Oh, this is the first mission we've been on where the enemies have been friendly. They've always been aggressive so far and just like attacking you. So we're already on track to win this friendly. Let's just go ahead and wrap it here. I think I can do it with these last 2 characters. Bummer. I fumbled my compliment, apparently. Does that make sense? This game is pretty close to perfect information, which I think is correct for a tactical RPG. Like, it gives you your hit percent chance, it estimates how much damage you're gonna do. When it comes to games like this, roguelikes in particular, and like tactical RPGs, I think giving the player as much information to assess the risk-reward is really important. I don't like games that completely conceal that from you. This game does that whenever you do a challenge on a map like an FTL. It tells you your percentage chance of success for choosing each of the options. Ooh, PS4 Pro is going to be $350? I really badly missed the timing on the Pro versions of the Xbox One and the PS4. Bought them fairly, like, maybe months before the new ones came out. I can't really justify buying the new one. You don't already have a PlayStation, right, Yukipo? Alright, so there's another encounter here. There's potentially more supplies to this oasis. I wonder if it's going to be the same benefit from Survivalist. Okay. So 4 things that we can do, and the percentage chance for success is based on her statistics. So if she was an athlete, she'd get a benefit for picking dates. If she were a survivalist, she'd get a benefit for fishing. If she were a beguiler, she'd get a benefit for asking locals for supplies. Because she's a naturalist, she's guaranteed to succeed at looking for nutritious plants. So let's do that. That seems worth it, Yukipo. I think God of War 2018 runs at 60 FPS on the PS4 Pro. It's only 30 on the core PS4. It's really killing the system. When we're playing it, you can hear it screaming in the distance. Found the hidden hoard. We want a discovery because we want research. I like that they do all that with color coding too. Like there's different tokens that convert to the endgame stuff that eventually also converts to renown, which is what you need to win the encounter. Where's the exit? Up here. I have 13 supplies. There's a trader here. I don't have enough money to really make going to a trader worthwhile. Okay, so we can go into help. We get a benefit from Quick Thinker, which Hatisse has several points in. Ooh. I very much dig God of War so far. Cool. So the whole thing with this level is you get lots of extra supplies. This game's really good at exploring its design space. Talk to the locals, approach the British. Okay, so I got some campaign. I like that there's lots of different builds for this game, depending on what characters you bring with you. Like, if I die here, if I end the game without winning, I might try doing a gold build. You can make up for a lot of deficiencies in, like, research by just buying a lot of items. I'm pretty poor in this playthrough, though. Patient Beguiler, Quick Thinker. Okay, I think I want to explore both of these. Guess this has more nodes attached to it, so we'll go here first and then bounce down. Scorpions. Okay. Let's see. Distract. I don't think I have Rogue for sneaking by, so we'll try Distract. It's bonus from Quick Thinker. We lose a Resolve, which is really bad. Resolve is like lives in this game. Playing as a poor postgrad. Right, got the loot. Temple of Tot. Let's see. Go exploring. It's a trap. Oh, I have to choose what penalty I want for her. Well, shit, she's already pretty good at armor, so I think I'd rather even her out and take the armor penalty. Chamber of Choice. Golden Jackal, a Jade Human, a Lapis Lazuli. Is Ibis? Ibis? I've seen that word before. I think their colors indicate the Golden Jackal is worth money, the Human is worth status, and Lapis Lazuli is worth renown. Yeah, it reminds me of like Hand of Fate, FTL, Civilization, and Final Fantasy Tactics. It's pretty cool. Knowledge. You are worthy. Cool. Oh, nice. Study tokens is something that we do out of game in between missions. There's like 2 phases in this game. There's actually running the expeditions. Oh, we gotta fight mummies at the end. It's like a legendary encounter because I have like 4 or 5 things to do. Alright, so we get extra gold if we kill the mummies. We get golden research if we insult the mummies. Golden research if we befriend the mummies. Okay. So I think we get the most value from the way I'm playing the game by trying to befriend the mummies. Let's see how easy that turns out to be. I'm dubious. So we want to try to do the AoE nuke if possible, but the enemies aren't standing in a way that makes that really effective right now. Let's see. Can I hit both of them? I can't. But Let's see. Can try to power up her focus nuke ability. So this is an ability that when cast on her next turn, she does like double damage with whatever she uses. And I want to try to get this character surrounded. So to force that to happen, I'm going to try to move her here. So she can use her nuke next turn. Pinning strike, pins down the target, making it unable to move for a turn. I think I can justify doing that here. A little pin icon next to them, that's neat. She can't really do anything productive from back here, right? Yes, because the enemy is friendly. I guess they are friendly mummies. And aggressive beats friendly, I get a bonus. No, it's kind of a waste, but I wanted her to do something on her turn. Okay, perfect. Yes, please surround her. Ooh, don't do that much damage, though. It's because of her armor penalty from earlier. Oh, boy. Please fumble? Please fumble? Oh, that's a bummer. That would have been a really great nuke there. I think enemies block my movement, so I don't think I can easily get through to pick her up now. Yikes. We might lose here. I used to be able to put Dolores out in the middle of combat, but I can't really get away with it now because of that armor penalty. With this line attack, maybe I can line AoE them. Hold on. How many can I hit with the line AoE? Not many from here. Okay, that'll kill 2 at least. We gotta make it adjacent to Dolores this next turn to be able to res her. Oh, now they miss. Bummer. Ouch. I guess I'll be okay if I get gold from the mission. I'm trying to focus on research, but it wouldn't be the end of the world. Should be able to finish this character off with an aggressive attack. I think that Hatice should be able to move through her square to pick up Dolores. I don't think Dolores has access to her res ability anymore. Oh, I guess maybe she does. I thought maybe you lost that if you didn't use it. Can't use my AoE skill here, but maybe I can try to pull this thing's aggro. I don't think aggro is it's a mechanic in the game, but I don't think it's ever displayed on screen, if that makes sense. I'm getting my ass kicked in this combat. Once we run out of resolve, it's game over all the way. Let's see. I think I gotta finish burning these guys down. I don't think I can safely resurrect her. Let's see though. Well, if I resurrect her, let me try this. I'm gonna try picking her up. I'm gonna move her out of that square. Hopefully to safety. I'm gonna move her here and use her AoE nuke that I was trying to set up at the very beginning. Devious abilities get bonus power because we're both being hostile. Cool. And that gives them a penalty too. I think it makes their attacks do less damage once I've used it. Yo. Let's just go ahead and finish it aggressive. Should be fine. Should have moved her first before I did that, but I think we can still win. Sweet. You beat the mummies. 2 gold tokens. Sweet. Take the moon disc as a trophy. 2 insight's pretty good. Insight you can basically trade for any of the other resources. Plus 20 speech defense. Plus 10 speech if the character is confident. It's not super great with the way that I'm currently building my characters, but... Let me level up Anna here. What do we want to give her? Get another point in Naturalist. She already has advanced tools, so it's not really a decision. Strike of Fear. Devious. 100%. 3 tiles. Target becomes terrified if it's negative. Stuns non-boss characters. That would be good. Gains 25% power each turn while off cooldown with a maximum of 75% power. And that's a cool mechanic. I like that. Okay, so she's a level 4 Naturalist. I think we're going to just go ahead and give this to Hatise since she has a slot for it. Oh, that's armor? So I didn't realize that was supposed to be armor. That's funny then. So it's armor that pretty much just gives you speech defense and not armor, so I should give it to the character that has the worst speech defense, which is this stat right here. Speech is like magic in this game. It's the friendly and devious abilities. I guess technically Hatise is the worst. Right on. Oh, but that's a pretty significant dump to her armor. Let's just do that. This looks her a little bit more balanced. Okay, let's go here. Some more research. Dolores climbs down. Pretty big benefit from being an athlete. Fairly good success chance. Desert flower. She loses supplies regardless. I think we want the study tokens. Okay, so like FTL, we want to explore as much as humanly possible before we end the level. Use up all of our supplies, basically. Raided by bandits. Heroic move. Oh, that's cool. So I'm basically picking a character to gain a permanent perk. I didn't think about having an event that could grant a perk to a character. This game has so much cool design space. She's already got a couple points in Tactician. Let's see. I think I'm gonna go with Tactician. What was her military history? Okay. So now she technically has 2 points in Tactician, which might help her with future combats. Scare off the bandits. Nice. Don't even have to fight them. That's the exit, so we can't go there just yet. Oh, sometimes travel costs 0 supplies. I didn't realize that was even possible. Maybe it's only if you're going somewhere boring. Tactician, Beguiler, Quick Thinker. You can do both. Jinkle of an ice cream truck. In the middle of the desert? Okay. Help me restock by running to a nearby town. I lose -10 collect if I screw it up. That's a really bad penalty. But the bonus is good, but it's less than 50%. I don't think it's worth the risk. That's a ton of money. Those end up being like between 12 and 19 gold at the end of the mission. It's like these tokens they're basically fake. They're pre-resources. They become resources if I can make it to the end of the encounter while carrying them, and then they give me whatever permanent resource is in the top left corner of the screen when we finish. So I'm not going to risk it. It's boring, but it's safe. So I go here, costs 2, 0, 1 is 3, 5 will be able to finish the mission. Ancient obelisk. Study the hieroglyphs. Now, 25% from all scientists and crew, and we only have one. We have no archaeologists. I'll take the risk. I guess -1 supplies isn't the worst thing that could happen. Hey, look at that. Focus on the epicness of the entrance. Keep your eye open for collectibles. I think I need status, actually, so I'm going to do that one instead. That's cool. So by focusing on that and telling a story at the society, I'll get more status, which will attract more followers to join me later on. Let's go left corridor. Another mummy fight. Be more careful this time. Benefit for fighting it friendly. Give that a try. My party is really bad at friendly, so I don't think I'm actually going to bother with doing that. Chance of me being successful is extremely low. Try to line AoE these two. Is that less damage than her main shot? I guess it is. I'm gonna see if I can do enough damage here to fit Dolores in. Not quite, unless if I got a lucky... Oh, that is a line AoE. That's cool. Not quite gonna cut it. Sweet. And turn. Okay, so we can use her devious AoE on the next turn. Especially since when both parties are hostile, it makes devious abilities more useful. I really like that whole mood system because it's really the way you win fights in this game. Like, it feels like the fights tend to be balanced in favor of the enemy, but you're much better, you have more tools to manipulate the mood than the enemy does. Kind of helps to balance that out. They're fairly speech resistant, aren't they? So we picked up an ability recently that causes that attack to give them a armor penalty, so physical attack should hit like a truck now. Hey, Game Saucer, how you doing? See if I can line AoE them here. Yeah. Nice. Living the dream, no resolve lost. She gets a armor and attack power boost, which is nice because she took an armor penalty earlier. Take the corridor forward. So Scepter. Okay, Treasure Hunt or Scepter? I don't think I have any abilities that really benefit from a Treasure Hunt token, so... It gives me a specific item versus like a random item. +2 collect whenever a level 3 tactician or a level 3 diplomat succeeds in the adventure wheel. Ew. Well, I don't have either of those. Anna's almost a level 3 tactician, so if I see another thing that would let her advance that, I'll try. Oh, yikes. Just a raw 60% chance. Should have taken the smaller valuables. Phew. Didn't deserve that. Oh, I'm sorry, Game Saucer. I know where Andrea is right now for work, it's like 100 degrees Fahrenheit, which is... Is that 40 Celsius? Something like that. Oh, because Dolores is a level 3 athlete, you can advance without losing extra supplies. That's cool. $40 is hot. Wait, 30 is hot. 20 is nice, 10 wearing a jacket, 0 is ice. So 100 is like super hot. Would have to be 40. Yes. War Temple of Sekhmet. Learn about the ancients. Let's do learning still. Only those skilled in the art of war may proceed. Okay, one more mummy battle, it looks like. So I'm going to negotiate with the general. Force your way in. It's probably based on Tactician, which I only have 2 points in with Anna, but we don't really have Diplomacy. Now we lose a Resolve. Get 3 Campaign and 3 Study. Hope for the best. Come on, come on, come on! Nice. Oh, that Hot Endure plus Humidity, I'm sure, is miserable. So many things to learn. Keep getting those study tokens. 35 of them is going to be awesome. Or rises again. Incarnation of Sekhmet stands before you. 4-star encounter. That might be really hard. Alright, hopefully we win. See how many ads they have. Lots of ads, yikes. Alright, well, I get a bonus. I get extra research for doing a Devious win, and I think my party is most skilled at Devious, so I'm going to try to give that a shot. Oh, but I have to be careful, because friendly... Currently the attitude is friendly, and friendly beats Devious, so if I use Devious abilities, it's going to put me at a disadvantage, so I can't open with that. I have to make it hostile first, I think. So what I think I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to retreat, let the enemies come to me, use some of my proc abilities first, and try to decide where all I can get to. You do have to kind of rush these missions down, though, because I think that enemy mobs just keep spawning for the entire fight. If you're not careful. Try to power up her focus ability. Okay. Maybe she can get a good line AoE next turn. I don't think I could survive long in Europe Game Saucer, so I know you guys don't do AC very often. I'm super addicted to it. Can you even get like a window unit? Do they sell them with the right voltage for your outlets? Let's see. I can use the line AoE and hit both of them for an instant kill. I'll take it. Sounds good. Puts us in advantage. Gives us a speech defense bonus. Bastet's transforming. Ah. Alright, we can heal with friendly abilities. How long of a cooldown? Oh, that's a really long cooldown. I should save that next time. Oh, really? How'd you find out about that, Andrea? What was the context? Alright, so I can get a nuke in here. Oh, but it's not hitting that enemy because it's not in the range. It's too bad. It'll still kill 2 of them, so I think it's ultimately worth it. You hear this? She's bragging about me? Deadbeat husband that plays video games. I guess I clean up the cat litter and I like do her laundry and stuff, so for some reason she thinks that's worth it. I'll take it. You know, it's a good situation when both people feel like they're getting a really good deal. Let's try to finish off this other guy over here. Sweet. And we can try to focus down the boss. The Devious ability buff again, which I look forward to using next turn. Yeah, I think in these boss fights, ads just keep spawning, so you can't focus down the ads for too long before you're gonna have a bad time. It's true. Stay-at-home dad. Do they take paternity leave and keep working? I think is what she means. Okay, this enemy has really high armor bonus, so we don't want to screw around with physical attacks, I don't think. I'm insulting her so badly. Speech defense actually pretty good too. Let's see, I'm tempted to try to nuke one of the... Just keep these things off people's backs. Alright, that's enough to kill, so I think I'll do that just to keep it from hurting her. Actually, she's in greater risk of dying, so we'll do this character instead. Is the tendency for female scientists to teach just a lot of men in academia focus more on research and don't really worry about having to do that? Okay, let's see. She got a pretty good heal last turn. That's not good. Keep trying to keep her as terrified as I possibly can. I might need to back off my party here soon and have them heal. She'll be able to use her nuke next turn, which will be nice. Alright, she's officially debuffed now. Attack power reduced by 25%. That is a good number. I'm gonna try to hit this guy in the face so he leaves everyone else alone. That might change the attitude. No, I guess that'll leave that at hostile, which is fine. Okay, turn. Oh, I see what you're saying. Gotcha. No! Whew, that was close. Alright, I might be able to have her retreat and heal up here after this. Let's see. Yeah. Now, it's not quite a kill, but it definitely damages a lot of them significantly. So I think I'll go ahead and proc that. Oh, it killed one of them. We got a lucky roll. That's nice. Okay, can I have her flee down here? And more ads are probably going to spawn next turn, would be my guess, based on the way this fight has been progressing so far. Try to get some healing in here if I can. It's mild, but it's better than nothing. Alright, that went okay because of how significantly we've debuffed her so far. So that's cool. Trying to make sure we keep the debuff running, right? As best as we can. As long as additional ads aren't spawning, I can try to keep her healed up so that we're out damaging her, you know? Batiste is more of a combat character anyway. She's not terribly good at speech attacks. She might show another side of her when you treat her nicely. Okay. Maybe we're meant to be fighting her with friendly. I'm okay with devious right now. That's the thing that gets me the best benefit for ending the combat. Ooh, cutting it real close. Alright, now that she's got reinforcements. Is this more damage? 50% times speech. 100% times speech, so no, it's worse, but it is a line AoE, which is what helps it. I think I'm just going to use everyone to heal. Move her forward, heal. Just do a round of healing, should be fine. I like that every character has a heal by default. It's interesting design.
Uh-huh.
Mummies might be able to get to me this turn. She's still debuffed, so that wasn't enough to kill her. Alright, now what would be great is if I can nuke these two mummies up here. I need to be careful. Cannot be used when standing next to an enemy, I see. Kills one of the mummies and significantly damages the other one, so I'll take that. I gotta keep healing her as much as I can so she doesn't get downed immediately. I always feel like I'm winning these battles by the skin of my teeth. It's really cool in that respect. They make you work for it. Terrify. More ads, it sounds like. Sarcophagus just opened. It's fine. Hatise can eat some damage here. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. I thought she could. Can I hit both of them with that circle? Maybe. Yes, and it will kill one of them and damage the other one, so I'll take it. I'm gonna see if I can burn down the boss now. What's the benefit for going aggressive? That's perfect. That brings her down to like 1 hit point. That'll kill her too. That's fine, I'll take it. I didn't get exactly what I wanted, but I'll take it. God defeated. Mask of pure gold and precious metals. Segment mask. 150 renown. Renown is like the score you need to reach to be able to beat the game. 2 treasure hunts, 2 secrets, 2 discovery. Oh, it's crew members greedy. Your odds for a coming challenge decreased by 40%. Let it go, Elsa. Trapped forever? Oh wow, it gives you a significant number of benefits, so it would have been 100% if that didn't happen. Whew, lucky. Lucky. Rivolo is basically like Belloc from Indiana Jones. He's the most renowned explorer we're trying to overtake. Anti-explorers pose a threat to all of us. Alright, that went pretty well. We got a shitload of treasures and resources. And we want this number to be very high. I think it needs to be like 2,500 or something for us to win. And the amount of renown you get for each token is based on some of your other statistics. Okay, I have a bunch of upgrades that make research grant more renown. This is pretty good. Given that you can only go on 5 missions, I think I only get 2 more before the game is over. Oh, I gain 2 resolve. Nice, look at that. So we need to get to 2,500 to beat the game, and we're already at 2,000, and we got like 600 from the last mission, so as long as the next mission is comparable, we should be okay. Pinkerton greets you. You have... Oh, I only get 1 more expedition. Okay, so I have to get at least 500 renown in the next mission. 1 last expedition. Let's make it count. Oh. The world is looking forward to your final discoveries and judgment. What should the world look at when following you? What will bring you the most renown? Wealth, popular, scientific, versatile. That's cool. So this is like a way to solidify your build at the end of the game based on the decisions you made up to this point. You can say, no, I'm a research character, so give me extra renown for my research in the final mission. That's cool. I think we'll win. I think it'll be okay. Only unlock one city per expedition. New Orleans is an entourage hall. Jobs to spend insights. I think we want the equipment shop. Sweet. Okay, so first things first, we want to write more research papers. We had just unlocked psychology. I have to spend research to unlock stuff in the tree. So extra status and gold from secrets. What do I get for completing the psychology tree? Extra renown from status tokens. The remaining upgrades for psychology are all kind of bad, so I don't think I'm gonna screw with it. Extra research from collect. Treasure hunt when you find a treasure. Secret shop. Extra supply capacity. That actually sounds kind of good. Focus on an attitude. Oh, I see. Extra encounter when spending insight to study with an archaeologist, which I don't have right now, so I shouldn't mess around with that. I think we want engineering. Okay. Bonus research from collect. And then Anna's passive ability is that whenever we spend those research or study tokens, she gets a bonus. I think I'm just going to spend all of my study here. Insight, rather. Can convert it to other tokens, basically, is what's happening. This game is super cool. I had never heard of it before. Sanguine recommended it, and I pulled it up on Steam, and it was like a 95% rating. Like, everybody liked it. I don't know how it never crossed my desk. So I did a couple of research papers earlier that just afforded me extra study from doing that. Alright, so I think I can pen one more paper with my excess research now. Let's see. Treasure hunt when you find a treasure, secret shop, epic trinkets, gain 3 supplies. Very expensive epic trinkets. I think that's something you would build for if you had a lot of money, which I don't, so I'm going to try to take the extra supplies. Oh, I can't because I need 2. Shit. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, right. Good games are just constantly coming out, for sure. Okay, so we have 1,000 status to spend. Let me see if I can find... What would I take? Extra status from counters. Can recruit these people, which give perks to people, so I might try to find someone that can give a tactician perk to Anna, so she's a level 3 tactician. See what my options are, though, first. Gain a tactician perk. Bonus collect when somebody succeeds. Hey, people, thank you. How are you doing? Sorry about somebody bringing up Final Fantasy XII stuff yesterday. It was just an item that was in the original release of the game. Hope you enjoyed playing it yesterday. I think I'm going to take Olaf so I can get the tactician perk. Oh, I only get to recruit one person from here. Interesting. So that makes that harder. You only get one specialist per entourage place, I guess. Gotcha. Is there somebody else that offered a tactician perk? Check. Collect. Like, lost in it in a good way or in a not so great way? Actually, this is pretty good. He's expensive, but... Anna will learn Tactician, because she already has some Tactician. Weapons Experts. I was really confused by the names of the perks. It's really just a way to separate them out so you can't, like, stack 2 of the same one. So if you already have rogue sneaking, like the sneaking doesn't matter. It basically gives you +1 rogue level. But if you had sneaking and then found another source of sneaking, you couldn't double stack them. It's a really, really clever way to handle that problem. Yeah, it's very confusing. Collect. Status. Merchant. I think I want status from encounters. I have to decide though. I think unspent status tokens are wasted. Maybe I can find another specialist to unlock here. I think, do they both already have engineering piloting? I guess she doesn't. Let's give it to Anna. Cool. I still have 304, so maybe I can recruit another specialist still. Extra collect if you encounter devious. Extra campaign if you encounter aggressive. Let's see, 250, which I can afford. Rogue, mischief, or surprise. Survivalist. We've already got somebody has some points in rogue, I think. Let me find out who it was. I guess it was Anna. I don't really have other ones that I want to upgrade, right? Like Quick Thinker would be nice. Athlete, tenacious, or smashing. See, so I could either get rogue level 2, or I could get athlete level 4. I think I'm going to go for rogue level 2, just to increase my chances of succeeding at challenges. Cool. Very roguelike. Okay, so that was all the status and research we could spend. Let's try to spend some money now. So we're looking for shops that sell trinkets. I was earlier working on upgrading everybody's armor, so I can maybe see... I guess this is only a trinket shop, isn't it? Weapons and trinkets. Speech attack power. Increase the power of Terrify and try to Terrify by plus 20% speech. So... is that an upgrade? Plus 5? No, it's actually a downgrade. That's a bummer, because I'd really like to have it. I guess I could upgrade to get the next step. Master Book of Horrors, Legendary Book of Horrors. If I did 140 for one more upgrade, it would cost me 1350, which I would just barely not be able to afford. Now, it would make her nuke so strong, though. Dang. I'm trying to think if I have any other ways to make money right now. I think I'm just barely short of it. Well, I guess if I buy this, then I can upgrade somebody else. It's not just going to be her. I forgot I could sell her old book. No, it's okay. So I don't want to put all my eggs in one basket. Poker set. Gain diplomat negotiations, gain road bluffing, naturalist geology, athlete tenacious, survivalist spotting. Attack chance sounds pretty good. Dazzling joy. Okay, so I think we want to check a different shop here. I get an armor upgrade for somebody. I have 1151 resources remaining. Adventure armor is 45 armor, which is pretty good. Boots. Oh, gives you grits as well, and that only counts for scouts, which I think Hattis is a scout. Let's get the adventure armor and give it to Hattis. Well, let's give her the good armor. Alright. And they're all pretty well defended in that case. So I still have one trinket slot that I'm not using for Hittis, so I'm going to see if I can find something to equip in there that I can afford. Grappling Hook gives you a bunch of Quick Thinker perks. Alert and Cunning. Nimble and Escape Artist, those are all different. So yeah, it'll make her... Oh, why didn't that work? There we go. Cool. Sweet, and I don't think I can buy anything for like 48 gold, so it's as good as I'm gonna get. So she basically counts as a level 4 Quick Thinker, which gives her +1 speech, +2 grit. She hasn't gotten very many level ups because I'm not really using her to finish off enemies. She's not getting a lot of XP. So we gotta do our last expedition. I think I'm gonna go conservative with it because I got a ton of resources on my last one. Could probably get away with doing this. Although status in gold is not my best source of bonuses. Archaeologist and nature challenges. Shangri-La. Resolve. Transylvania. Beguiler, Engineer, Quick Thinker. I have 2 of those. Status and Research, I have both of those. It's only 4 stars, so it should be slightly more difficult than my last one. I'll give it a try. Hopefully I don't die. We're very close to the end. It would be the same way I died in FTL, where my very first playthrough was really good. I made it all the way to the final boss, and I just choked at the end. Lobus, Crusader of Charlemagne. Wild wolves are a threat. Few travelers have passed through here and met mixed signals from the locals. Let's go. I think that's the gold. I think that just spawned. Supplies might be found here. Okay. Trade resolve for supplies. Yeah, 1 resolve for 4 supplies is pretty good if I can cover the rest of the map. Darkest Dungeon is outstanding. I can't recommend it enough. It's one of my favorite games I've ever played on stream or otherwise. Like, do you know anything about it? 100% chance. Because she knows all about lightning. Cool. Well, I guess some questions. Do you like roguelike games? And do you like true turn-based RPGs like Final Fantasy X? And do you like hard games? If the answer to all 3 of those is yes, then I think you'll enjoy it. Let's go for study tokens, please. Thank you. I like that certain resources can be found here, but aren't guaranteed to be found. Anna constructs a bridge. Oh, that bonus from Engineer. So I have a chance to fail, though. 8%. It feels really good. It's a great game to play on stream, too, because you can name all of the characters after viewers. People yelling. Oh man, I'm gonna keep trading Resolve for supplies. I don't think I can get away with doing that. Especially since it's the final level. Resolve are my, like, lives, so I can't afford to give it up too much. Cultist Hideout. Rank 4 encounter. I gotta go for it. This is for all the marbles, so... If I win friendly, I get a bonus, but that's going to be really hard to do, so I'm not going to bother. Alright, cultists are annoying. This guy has pretty good speech defense. Try to just open with a nuke on these 2. Debuffs their armor as well, so I can have an easier time shooting them with the other characters. Oh, they get a benefit. Interesting. When I use those nukes. Okay. Try using our line AoE devious skill. Just debuff them as much as we possibly can, you know? quite just barely out of reach. Alright, there's a lot of AoE damage, but I don't think that my DPS potential is up to snuff for a rank 4 encounter. Those two guys, I focused all my damage on them and they're still pretty alive. I guess I stunned them though, didn't I? Right. That's what this thing does. Strike of Fear stuns non-boss characters. Oh man, I completely forgot that that was a thing that I could do. Alright. Knock one of them down so they can't chase me. I think this is higher damage. So I can't kill either of them, but I can pin this enemy down so it can't chase somebody. Let's try that. You've got to be careful with using hostile attacks when the enemy's tense, though, because Devious beats hostile. So I think I need to finish him off with this ability. Or I could try doing friendly. Huh? Cultist is very confused about all the mixed signals. Let's see. Probably can't finish this character off with a happy ability. You go ahead and do her focus 1-turn buff. Alright. Hopefully they don't get to do a ton of damage to me on the next turn. It wasn't great, but it could have been worse. I already debuffed that character quite a bit. Uh-oh. She could get focused down here if we're not careful. Alright, that's fine. Okay. Mixed signals! Alright. Persuasive. I'm okay to move into... Let's see. I don't think we ever want to be... we never want to use enough aggressive pips so that the right side is devious and the left side is aggressive. Because devious beats aggressive, and that is a penalty for me. So I can't open with an attack here, unfortunately. As much as I would like to. I can use devious to try to shift the mood back over to devious. That might be the right strategy. And then I'll be able to do one damaging attack after that, I think, if I recall correctly. Okay. Right. Because going from tense requires 3 pips of aggressive, which I can get away with. My Luchador and my Scientist are both very scary. I've built her as a, like, primal yelling... Oh, don't kill my Luchador, please. Thank you. Yay, bad AI. Haha, you fumbled at your insult or whatever you were about to do. Sweet. Tease gets extra grit and speech powerful. Grit is like dodge chance, basically. Who will stay on watch? Oh, jeez. Feels like the kind of character that would be on watch. Probably the Quick Thinker. Dolores found a room with a safe. Anna has found the office of a cultist leader. Let's go for the safe. Roguish intelligence. Hey, look at that. All that bonus from engineer and rogue. Anna is built to succeed at that. Nice. Beads of determination. Plus 10 speech defense. Start every encounter excited. Reinforcements. Okay, so we have 8 more supplies left. 6 attack, well, your current attitude is devious. Let's see if any of my characters here benefit from this thing. Feats of determination. I don't think so. Yeah, not really. Yeah. Luchador is just a source of terror. Cursed trees. Nope, I'm good. I guess it would mostly be Beguilers I get benefits from. I'll hug the shit out of those trees. Okay, I've got 7 supplies left, so I need to try to circle around the end of the level as best as I can. I like the concept of traveling further, like it costing 2 to go here, but only costing 1 and then 1 to go that way. So you have more access to the map. Get an encounter here. Engineer or rogue may be useful. So I have someone who's both. So I do 2 is 5. It's 1. No, but those don't connect. I guess that's why that's tricky. Okay, I'm gonna risk it. I think I can make it. Piece of flying furniture. Get it on a 96% chance. That's basically guaranteed, right? I think they do that on purpose to screw with you. No curse that can't be fixed with science. Nice. Cultist logging trees frantically. Rank 4 encounter. Now, I feel pretty good about my amount of study tokens here. I think I want to risk taking damage. Hopefully that's not what gets me killed in the end. I only have 4 supplies left, so I have to go here, and then I have to go here. Just fine. These lands are the property of the Count of the Castle. I think I need campaign more than gold. Oh, because Anna's a level 3 tactician, we start with tactically prepared 2. Sweet. Defeat all enemies. Soldiers badmouth you, so we don't want to win aggressive in this one. If we win friendly, that's as good as it gets. I feel like I've been really unlucky with encounters wanting me to win friendly when my characters are all good at devious and aggressive. Okay, so she needs to get here to be able to AoE them down. Right. They start as friendly, so I should punish that by attacking them. It's attacking beats friendly. That's interesting. Hammer of Justice. Oh, because I was brutal. Oh my god. They get a massive bonus from that. Jesus. Alright, let's maybe not ever be brutal to the villagers again. Good lord. That is a huge buff. I wonder if it ends if I'm not brutal anymore, if they just have that benefit permanently for the rest of the combat. Very much bad news bears if it's permanent. Like, that's such a huge buff that it might already be game over. I'll try to move the mood here and see if that drops their buff or not. I do like that design space that enemies can't act on your turn, but they can have passives that trigger. Oh, nope, it's a permanent buff. Ooh, and now I have minus 30 speech defense because I tried to change the mood to something that's bad. It's friendly beats devious. Pleasant! Oh, they're gonna beat me through friendship. Be my first battle I lose in the last level. Dodge! Ooh. At least it was aggressive. This is gonna hurt. Ouch. Okay. So I can try to pin this enemy. I think that buff is just permanent. Oh, I'm so screwed. Can I get Hattie somewhere to safety? She has the benefit of a really high move speed, but I think their move speed's pretty good too. Try to run away and heal a little bit. Arrogance gives her a speech defense penalty also. Wow. It's like it couldn't get worse. Man, talk about a buff. Holy crap. It's among the most effective buffs I've ever seen in a game, I feel like. I'm not going to quite kill either of them there. I could try stunning them, though, just to try to save myself some incoming damage. This one hopefully will come up and hit Anna for a bunch of damage without killing her. No! Oof. Ouch. Psychological torture. Right. I wish I could stun them again. I charged up a line attack with her. So I can move here, and then see if I can move the rest of the way to pick her up. Oh, that was my whole move. Shit. Oh, and I can't use her super move. I forgot. Oh, I wish I could back that up. Bummer. And I gotta pick up the luchador. Can I get over there this turn? I can't. Shit. It's not good. Well, I can finish nuking this character. Hopefully that changes the mood of the combat. But escalated's really bad. Oh, I didn't realize that they had moved to devious. Shit. I'm super dead. This run was going so well! I think we're playing on a super rogue light mode. That makes... Come on, dodge, 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 dodge! You didn't dodge! That's the opposite of dodging. I'm not sure how it works, but I don't think it's quite as punishing if you fail, if I recall correctly. Alright, so I've already lost 2 resolve. Pick up the luchador, which I think is correct for the first turn. I need Anna alive to use her stun ability. It's very, very strong. Should have done that in the other order, but that's okay. Alright, if I hit them, that's a kill. One fewer enemy to worry about. Very humiliating. Saddened beyond words. Okay, so they're probably going to kill Anna this turn, which is going to leave me with just 2 resolve left. I shouldn't have spent that resolve for supplies earlier. It was a bad decision, given it's the last level. I need as many lives as I can muster. Dodge, 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 dodge! That's not a dodge. I think it broke one of my trinkets. Is that how that works? If so, that's a huge bummer. Try to get Hatise to flee since she's really low on health. I might actually be able to make it far enough away. Try to use her focus skill. Some nukes in next turn. Devious abilities are extra power. I think I need to use it on this guy, even though it does less damage, to reduce his attack power. Hopefully it's enough to terrorize him. Nice. Okay. It's minus 25% attack power. Now I have plus 25 grit, which significantly improves my dodge chance, so we might be okay. I should have done the level 3 mission instead of the level 4 mission. That was my mistake. Oh, they were able to make it all the way across the map. Okay. If I spend any more resolve, it's game over. We gotta burn this guy down. It's less damage. Try to surround this guy, maybe. This thing can give them an armor penalty, but I kind of want to trigger it on both of them. If we can keep getting this guy to miss, that would be really, really nice. Survive 2 more turns, I can do a stun. I don't think I want to pick up Batiste. She's very likely to die quickly if I'm not careful. Don't kill her. If you kill her, it's game over. Oh my god. It's terrifying. Okay. Let me try to run away with her. Try to pin the other enemy. They can totally reach her, though, no matter how far away I move her. Shit. Do a little bit of physical damage. I don't think it's worth it, though. But I can draw their attacks here. Okay, so that penalized their armor. Still not enough to kill that guy. But it's better than nothing, I guess. Just praying that both of them attack Dolores, or that they miss. We don't have the grit boost anymore, so the chance of dodging is low. Dolores, Dolores, Dolores! Not enough for a kill? Good god. That is cutting it close. I'm not going to be able to use my stun on both of them. Can I kill one of them this turn? Yes, and then I can stun the other one. Man. Talk about cutting it close. Good lord. Okay, I'll use this to stun this guy, and we should be able to kill him next turn. Hopefully. Dude, should not have used up that resolve earlier for the supplies. It was absolutely not worth it. Alright, so the final mission better not be too hard. The flashing resolve meter. All that because they wanted some boots, good god. Castle of the Dracul family. Oh, I gotta open, I need to make sure I level up Batiste before we do anything. Quick Thinker Unpredictable, Engineer Combustion. Oh, I already have one of those. Do I confirm that somehow? I don't know if it's giving it to me, unfortunately. I might not be able to confirm it when I'm in the middle of a mission. Bummer. Seems fair. Holy item is here. Dolores goes to the buffet. Oh, she ate too much? What did that do to her? She's excited but slow. Expires after 1 use in combat. Start of battle excited, -1 movement. What could it be? Icon of Nicomedia. 25% renown from status. That's actually really good. A decent amount of status. Dolores. 100% chance to resist. Gain 1 resolve. Whew. Whew. She's got that point in Quick Thinker. No! Convince him you cannot stay. Starts a rank 5 encounter. We just got our ass kicked in a rank 4 encounter, so let's see this ending well. Don't care, I just need to win the fight. Any means necessary. I don't think it's going to happen, though, with 2 resolve and not a lot of other stat boosts. Open with a nuke on these guys. Actually kind of overkill, I think. Well, maybe not. Alright. So what I think I need to do is I need to kill everything that's nearby and then waste as much time as I possibly can. What's this guy's deal? 80 armor. Good God. They all have a giant armor bonus? No, but their armor is still really good. Shit. I wish I could use that adjacent to an enemy, but I cannot. I gotta get out of this status right now. It's part of the problem. Well, that hits both of them. Potentially gets me out of the really bad mood. Not enough for a kill. Close, but not quite enough for a kill. Maybe it'll roll really well. Nope, not quite. Does it get me out of, tyrannizing? It doesn't. Uh-oh. Alright, well, if they use a speech attack on this turn, it's basically GG. Ow. Didn't even roll for that. I might just kill Dolores right here. Whew. Yep. This was a mistake. We should have gone to the level 3 area. I'm curious what it's going to set me back to. Oh, we're doing so well up till now. Felt like a sure thing. Holy shit. So, when she died, she got converted to the enemy's team. That's even worse. So I can't even pick her up anymore. Oh, we're so screwed. She's basically a zombie now. Wow. It's never been more over than it is right now. She was my best DPS character too, so she's gonna come up and just use Terrify on me. Count your chickens. Of course the Count is a charmer. Can't stun boss enemies, so I shouldn't try. He's got 25 armor, 10 speech defense. He's quite easily terrified. See if I can at least terrify him to reduce his damage input. Oh, is she just completely charmed? I think she is. I don't think I can use her. Oh wait, let's see. Maybe not. Not as bad as I thought it was. Let's try to terrify him. So close to being dead, Zo. Thanks for using the terrain smartly there, right? Truly horrifying. My doubled up heal might be enough to save us for another turn, maybe. We'll see. Focus heal. That helped a little bit. Oh, of course he drains health, that makes sense. Made it behind me, shit. Okay, that was been better than expected. It must have been because of her really good armor. Keep trying to nuke him down as best we can. Saving grace here is going to be the way we're abusing the terrain to be stuck in this little area over here. 25 grit is good. This plus 25 grit significantly increases the chance that I will dodge attacks, which matters a lot in this mode. I don't think any of the other enemies have ranged attacks. Come on, dodge! Nice! Value. Dodge! Okay, didn't dodge, but... We can survive one more turn after this, we might make it. We'll see. Oh wait, we might have it. Whew, I can't believe we won! Did not deserve that with a 1 resolve and surrounded by super buff enemies. Oh boy. Hopefully there's not more rolls to make to get out of here, right? I'm terrified. To wait to get out of here to pick one of these, I think. Take everything and leave the castle. Time to go back to
What
London.
an easy win!
We're about to find out if we got enough renown to beat the game or not. I played it on hard mode, like, they let you separate the difficulty of the game, like the numbers, from the rogue elements of whether or not you can save and if there's a way to reload from a checkpoint. And I turned on the checkpoint mode, but kept it on hard difficulty. So we'll see whether that matters. I think that's enough. I think we needed at least 500 renown. We were cutting it a little bit close. Hey! Nice. Explorer of the Year. The best explorer among us. A lot of that was luck. We very nearly died in the final mission. Cool. Did the thing. Oh, and it gives you a little screen at the end to show all the stuff that you did on your journey. Marathon mode is basically endless mode. Continue playing until you visit all locations, disables achievements and leaderboards from this point on until you start a new game. Cool. Whichever one you'd prefer, Aki, do you have a preference? Make sure I pick it up the right way. 10% of gold is renown, 9% of status is renown, 42% of research is renown. That was because of all the upgrades I spent on it. That's what won at the end. I guess I got a decent amount. Tokens and sources. Okay, sounds good, Aki. I can do that. Looks like I started here. Shows you all the treasures you found. Sweet. So I'll count that as beating the game. Stop the clock here. But we'll keep playing through the rest of Sanguine's subblock, so it's about another hour, just to start a new game and try a different strategy with different characters. I super dig this game. Now that I've beaten it, I think I'm going to play it off stream. Retry when you lose, save and load whenever you want. I think I'm going to just go back to adventure mode, because I won without needing to use the reloading anyway. Put it on classic. Alright, so from playing it last time, we unlocked the ability to have Hattis and Dolores as captains, which is a really cool concept. It's like you can pick any of these characters on the left as your starting captains. You can't access the other characters as captains until you've used them in an adventure. So it's a neat, like a mechanical flavor way of indicating that this character went on an expedition, was successful, and now they're going to go captain their own expedition to try out new abilities from them. Alright, so her captain perk is plus 10 collect at the start of each expedition. Gain plus 2 insight if you end an expedition with 50 collect or more. Plus 5 status from collect. The bonus slightly improves whenever Dolores succeeds on the adventure wheel. So both of them are spending more of my effort on collect rather than research, which is interesting. This one's splitting it up more between status and research, or status and collect. This one's going all in on collect. I think I like the idea of trying to go for lots and lots of money, so I think I'll take Hattis. Sounds cool. And then I have to select crew members. It says that she goes well with Dolores and Anna. We don't want to have exactly the same group, though. I guess the problem with taking Hattis as the captain this time is that I still am an aggressive and devious party, and if I want to do a playthrough that's a little bit different, we should probably go for friendly instead. So let me see who's good at friendly. Friendly or aggressive. Plus 50% gold from encounters, 5% renown from encounters. So Victor wants to get into fights. Plus 1 campaign when you solve an encounter. Devious. Bonus improves with each expedition completed. We just did a pretty heavy devious focus. Let's try this one. It'll be different. I was trying to avoid encounters last time. Okay, that works for me. Let's select our other crew members. What is it? I'll just take the recommended ones. Philippe and Kwame. Surgeon, Foreign Legion. A balanced scientist with great attack and speech defense, but lacking armor. Can lower your target's defenses, does well in aggressive and friendly encounters. Where's Kwame? Left as a Shanti tribe to spread the spirit of happiness around the world. Used to be a real ladies' man. A rhetorician speaker with great speech and speech defense, but bad attack and armor. Can heal an ally's spirit with a great cheer. Okay. So this is focused more on healing. Diplomat, engineer, rogue, and tactician. Cool. What an entirely different party than my insulting, murderous band of ladies. I said he was 63. I missed that. That's awesome. Nope, we don't need the tutorial. Generous and honesty from diplomacy, clockwork and sneaking. I love how they can make an endless number of DLC characters in this game just from changing their starting perks and what their captain power is. Like, he's just 2 in tactician. And how many? There's got to be so many combinations of. First of all, 2 different perk categories like tactician or rogue, and then what they specifically selected can help you to be creative in deciding what characters you'd include. Mean girls to nice guys. A gold bird. Oh, so one of these characters can gain something unpredictable. Let's see. That would be Kwame. Jumps on Victor's shoulders and reaches out for the bird. Primal qualities. Sweet. Okay, so this game I'm focused more on... What was his captain power? Plus 50% gold from encounters. So I want to try to get into fights if I can. And the rest of it doesn't really matter. But if it's mostly 50% gold from encounters, then I'm spending most of my money on gold. Or most of my resources on gold. Feather is magnificent and valuable. I really like this game's use of color to indicate, like, which of the resources it refers to, without having to spell it out in a lot of cases. A lot of gold. Hey, it's an encounter. Group of wolves. Let's befriend the wolves. Just get a bonus for solving a devious. But... Try to enrage. Try to sadden. Because if it says try to, they're not very good at doing it, right? Because it was like try to excite with our last party. But this team's actually pretty good at friendly. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, so they start aggressive, so we should follow that up with devious. I think I picked attack by accident. That's okay. So I think we want to pick enemies. If it says that enemies are likely to be devious, that's what we want to go for in future levels. Nice miss. Lucky. Let's rock devious. Comes in enraged and loses it. Okay, so I can get away with using some encouragement here from my encouragement drill. I made the brown wolf confident that my cause is best. Oh, that's funny. Ouch. Okay, so now I have to be careful, because if I use friendly, then the attitude's going to be bad for me. Unless if I can kill him in one friendly, which I can't. So. Let's go ahead and try to do an attack and hope it's not enough to kill him. Oh, bummer. Oh, we won Devious. That was the special goal. We got an extra token out of it. Okay. Gold and research to be found. Army wants to save the plants for research. I believe it's getting to see more is in the rock, it'll be at the cost of destroying the herb's habitat. Mine the rock to find out more. Try it. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Bummer. I can maybe get a supply here. Let's see what it has us do. Sweet. Oh man, that's a significant restock. I guess this is the tutorial island, so they make it less brutal. Victor's tactically prepared. I should see what that actually does in the combat. This one wants us to win aggressive, which we should be able to do. Plus 10% attack and plus 10% speech at the first 2 turns. Okay, that's cool. Nice. Fire. Ooh, that was a bummer fumble. 80% chance to hit, too. He attacks with his scalpel. It's funny. Okay. In turn. Cool. Kwame got an aggressive boost. Alright, gets us more status. I might try to get more followers this time. I got a few of them last time. Got more edible mushrooms. Study and campaign. I think there's nothing there, right? That suggests. I may as well check it anyway, just in case. Okay, more study and campaign. I'll take it. Druidic Circle must be somewhere around. Okay, I think last time when we started the adventure, even though it was on the same tutorial island, it was Leif Erikson's horn or something like that. Standing Stone Circle. Hey, it's Belloc, basically. Okay, so he always has a random companion, I guess. Last time it was that Tommy guy. Alright. We win friendly, that's bad. We want to win devious, apparently. Which sucks, because my characters suck at devious. Hey Namaku, how you doing? flank him here as best we can, leave it tense. I might be able to use a friendly ability, since they're all pretty skilled at that. Uh-oh, he's got a ranged attack. Made fun of my underwear. Rude. Friendly beats Devious. So I can maybe try to get some hits off with it and then switch back to Devious to end the encounter. You fumbled. Screwed up your insult, dude. Way to go. Get away with one of these, I think. Pleasant! Excited about your cause and stops resisting. It's a pretty big nuke. It's a much weaker nuke. Oh, I fumbled. Shit. And I still get the penalty, though. Okay. Although, actually, no. Friendly is better than Devious, so the speech defense should be good since they're all using insults instead of physically attacking. Yeah, we beat the game. The low chaos playthrough. So I'm just doing a second playthrough now, because the game is cool. Ouch. Let's see. We got really lucky and won on the first round. We were in a boss fight we should have lost, but used the terrain pretty well. Okay, I don't want to miss again. Let's see. Try to do this again. It's not enough for a kill. Devious beats... This is dangerous. Devious beats aggressive, but I might be able to get it back into friendly here. Oh, but I gotta spend a lot of resources to do that shit. Fortunately, these characters are all good at doing that. Cthulhu and science. Well, I'll kill all his ads, but it's not going to be enough to win. Kwame could still die in his next turn if we're not careful. Hopefully we luck out and that doesn't happen. Come on, attack him instead. You know you want to. Ooh, I was losing a life on the first mission. I did get #1 adventure, yeah. It's pretty cool. Try to nuke this guy, and then we can try to devious him to finish him off. How happy he is. I wish I could get around to heal Kwame. I don't think I'm gonna make it though. The problem with that is that you end up buffing the enemy with a friendly strategy. It's pretty hard. Oh, he's running away. I'll take it. Works for me. Pick up my ally. Let's heal. Pretty good healing. Why is he running? I think he can physically leave the map. I'm not sure how it works. Making fun of my underpants. It's rude. Alright, let's try to burn him down with Devious now. I don't know if it's going to be enough to count since we used friendly to kill a lot of guys. Very confused about the mixed signals. Nope, it's an end friendly, which means he thinks little of me. Bummer. I don't know what that ultimately means. Yeah, we get some speech increases. That's pretty good. And some study. hooded figure appears on the scene. It's a druid! Hey! Okay. Become the most famous and respected explorer. I see. Changes the chance to see what you're gonna get. If we want to go wealthy, this game we're trying to focus on gold. Cool. So I get 3 collect automatically. Celtic Horned Helmet. Extra research from encounters. Okay. So I'll have to see if there's a little bit of research I can do since I'm not focusing on a science build this time. The science buffs were really good. I'm curious to people who play this game a lot if there's like a dominant strategy, you know? I've played a lot of games like this that have multiple pathways to victory, like Race for the Galaxy. It's a multiplayer game that's like that. And there's one strategy that just always wins. Or Seven Wonders is the same. Certain strategies are just bad. It's really hard to balance. More supplies. I'm good, I don't need another tutorial. Supplies capacity. Let's see if we can pen a research paper here. It only costs 10 research to start. I want to get something that gets me more money. And I have to complete expeditions to unlock some of these categories. So it would be engineering. Okay. Science, I think, is the OP strat in Seven Wonders. I think it's very difficult to get screwed out of science. Military is apparently pretty bad. If you're gonna do it, you have to go all in on it. Research faster. Make most of your actions in cities. Rating costs less status. Get an insight every time you finish an expedition might actually be pretty good. Your token from study campaign and collect when you spend insight on the world map. I haven't done it. I think I wussed out and didn't do any. Ooh, +1 supplies capacity for each expedition you complete. That's really good. Oh, but it's really hard to unlock. Let's see how much research I need per step. So it's 10 to unlock history. That's the one you want to unlock as soon as possible, basically. Lobbyist. Some levels up. Seven Wonders is fun. I enjoy it. It's kind of that Dominion genre of a drafting game. So that like, let's try to make an entire game out of magic drafting. Gain tactician military history, gain diplomatic politics. Since he's already a tactician, I think I'd rather my characters be versatile than ultra specialized. I think I learned that from the last mission. Peace treaty. Target becomes excited if it's positive, giving 25% speech. Adds 3 friendly in the mood, and that's actually really good. So this is more focused on speech damage. This is more focused on physical damage. We want to do more speech focus anyway. Never played Sheriff of Nottingham. What kind of game is it? How does it play? Alright, rogue stealing. Engineer piloting. He's already split between the two, so we decide which way he focuses. Last game we had a lot of engineers and we didn't really get rogues into the late game, so I think I'm going to take rogue. It's a little bit more attack focused, but that's okay. Amnesia shot. A chance 220. Abilities blocked by crew members. Only the first target in line is affected. Adds a debuff that gives the target -15 armor, defense, and grit. Removes a point from attitudes opposing the current one. Okay, that's pretty cool. It's like a higher complexity ability. Trying to sneak goods into a city and the sheriff's trying to stop you. You ever play, is it called Bang? It's like this Italian spaghetti western game. It reminds me of that. I'm sure it's very different in gameplay. I think we'll do Quick Thinker since you already got one earlier. Cheer. But you can lie or bargain with the sheriff and other players, so you try to sneak stuff in. That's cool. It's very neat. Heals an ally, making them significantly more positive. Okay. Let's see, I can spend my tokens, but I feel like it's correct to save some of them. I'm gonna let you save 3 of them, which is all that I have. So. Could spend money on what do I want? Status to attract people. I want to get gold from collect as much as I possibly can. An extra study whenever you encounter friendly. Extra campaign when you encounter aggressive. Whenever a tactician succeeds on the adventure wheel, I guess I could get General Olaf and give that to... I'll need to have 250 for status or more. Let's see. Shoot. Alright, what can I buy? Monkey Wrench. Gain an engineer perk. Resist damage from enraged. I think we want to start by getting trinkets, since they have the most effect on what we can do. Upgrade the shop. Machete gives you athlete stamina. Translation, diplomat languages. Does Kwame have that? He doesn't. All exciting abilities gain plus 10 speech power. I think his abilities are all exciting, aren't they? Yeah, they are. Okay. So that seems pretty good for Kwame. Let's do that. Level 3 diplomat. Upgrade the shop another step. I don't think I'll be able to afford anything after I do that, but I can see what I could get if I did. Charm, serving, encounter excited. Guess I'll save my money. It might make sense to upgrade people's gear a little bit. Well, the gear upgrades here are the boring type, nothing special. A memento that reminds you what you're fighting for. Ooh, I should get better armor for this guy. His armor sucks. Cool. That's enough for now. Save my insight tokens. Got 3 resolve. I'm playing God of War for an hour and a half chaos, so it'll be another 30 minutes we'll start it. I think that wraps up D-Piece's subblock time at 5.5 hours. Okay, Hungarian Fort, Mali Mystery, Caribbean Island. I think last time we did Hungarian... Well, I think we did Caribbean Island. I don't know if Hungarian Fort was an option. We didn't do Mali Mystery, though, so we'll try that. Rogue, Athlete, and Beguiler. Actually, let's make the decision based on what we have. Tactician, Archaeologist, Quick Thinker, and Diplomat. I have 3 of those, so that might be viable. Technique. I know, right? It's difficult for me, because I'm actually still in Mountain, but I don't want to give times in anything other than Pacific or Eastern. It's a lot of... The US runs off of that, and I already started the stream Pacific, so... But yeah, a lot of the time I'll tell Andrew, oh yeah, I'll be there. Oh, wait, no. Add an hour onto that. My bad. Because my computer clock is set for that, too. Let's try this one. Let's find the secret fort, which used to be an alchemy laboratory. I think I actually did do this level last time, now that I ever think about it. Alright, Wits is Tactician, Beguiler, Quick Thinker, which I have. Guess we'll start with that. GMT +1. I'd love to give it in UTC. Hey, go Kwame with Quick Thinker. Pretty good buff if we succeed. 87%. Nice. Living the dream. How do you get Philippe out of a bathtub? Throw in the soap. Alright, more collect tokens, medieval devils, aid campaign. Which is neat. I like how the treasures you can find sometimes just have like a one-time bonus, like here's some tokens, and sometimes they have like persistent effects. This game is really cool. It's weird, like if you look at the art style and you look at the combat with the whole speech thing, it feels kind of strange, but it's a very mechanically impressive game. Like comparable, if not better, I think, than FTL. I feel that it's informed by FTL, so it's not really fair to compare it in that way. Oh, no bonuses. Okay, just beat it what we're good at then. Different art styles. Friendly beats this shit, so let's try to do friendly. Oh, cheers allies only, I guess.
Woohoo!
Get him, Kwame. Heartwarming. Speech defense boost, which is cool. It's a line attack, it looks like. Oh no, it's that kind of AoE. Targeted AoE. Amnesia shot was kind of weird, wasn't it? Does a small amount of damage. Gives him a debuff. Well, I probably should have opened with him using that debuff, so I probably would have killed him with the other abilities. It's okay. Yeah. I don't think what this art style reminds me of. It kind of feels like it's a Flash game, but it's like it would be a super high quality Flash game. Can he heal himself? No, he can't. Allies only. Okay. He's debuffed, so that should finish him off handily. Get him, Kwame. I feel like if you took all the flavor out of this game and just left behind how it works mechanically, it would still be really cool. But they managed to do a lot of top-down and bottom-up design where they start from flavor and then decide on the mechanics and vice versa. They definitely use that as a creative tool a lot in this one. Heartwarming. I don't think I can reach him this turn, so I guess I'll try to flank him. Flank him with friendliness. Okay, so I think we want, let's see. Oh man, he's a really good AoE healer. That's like 5 times as much as I could heal on the previous level. Flank him with a hug. Cool. I like how they have different portraits based on their emotion. Cultists gladly hand over the truffles to you. Look how happy they are. Eating them is forbidden in their cult anyway. Alright, we want to get as many encounters as possible because our captain gets bonuses from encounters. We don't want to specifically avoid them. Victor is tactically prepared. Tactician's pretty good. Alright, so... Hunters respect for strength if we win aggressive. You get a lot of campaign tokens. Friendly gives me a couple of campaign tokens, so I think we want to beat them. Fight them. Should be doable. These characters are okay at fighting. Also, when enemies are hostile, hostile beats friendly, so we don't want to be friendly in those cases. Kwame's attack is kind of garbage, if I recall. Yeah, it's not great. That's speech resistance. Did I compare her to a snail? Is that what just happened? We don't want to win devious, though. We want to win aggressive, if possible. So be careful with that. Nice. Should be enough of a debuff for next turn for us to aggressive her. Crack shot of that shotgun. You missed. Okay. Go ahead and have him do his party heal. Kill the wolf first, I guess. So we want to win aggressive. Nice. We're on track to doing that. I like that the game gives you goals to win combat so that you don't just like pick a strategy and use it all the time. These characters are particularly good at friendly, but this battle favors me winning with aggressive instead. It's just a neat concept. It can be challenging in designing a game like this to have you invest in a build and then really reward you for doing things other than that build. Which is done pretty consistently. Like, my first game I focused heavily into research, but I would not have succeeded if I didn't spend some time getting money and status. Flare gun. Let's see, I've got 7 left. Cultural challenges I can do now because I have a diplomat. Kwame, get it, man. He gets 20% per diplomat rank. I love it, it just happens automatically. Feels good. Another encounter here. Sinking Cathedral. I'm not sure if these requirements at the beginning are random. They might be. Take the research. It's hard to say. Alright, friendly beats devious, so I can try to friendly murder them. Get it, Kwame. Boosted his confidence, which is how I do. Oh, I forgot to debuff him with Philippe first. Oh well. Next time, Gadget. This guy I haven't damaged at all, so I may as well debuff him now, since he's the boss. We were all about fear last game. Motion of the hour. You missed. Okay, it's gonna be my most damage anyway. He's so encouraged. Oh, it's so close to killing him. Alright, lucky roll. Living the dream. You missed again. Kwame's grit's really high, I think. Let me double check. Yeah, 24 grit, 19% chance of dodging. That's pretty good. Okay. Where does most of that come from? I guess perks. Keep up the nukes. This spooked portrait's pretty great. Hey. Alright. Kwame gets bonus. Tell you everything we know. Okay. Potential to get more supplies here. Wolves are the culprits. Granary. Kwame leaps in to save the day. He's a quick thinker. Come on, buddy. You got this. No! 87%! Ah! Nice. Supplies and coin. 3 supplies. Nice. That's quite a bit of extra exploration. That costs 0. So it has the most nodes. Jots down research questions. Diplomat challenge sounds good. Diplomatically explains you're not an admirer. The horrors of Elizabeth Bathory. The Blood Countess, right? Take supplies, gain resolve. 3 supplies though, that's like, makes me explore almost the whole map, otherwise normally I'd go for the resolve. Nothing special down here. Wolves. Tactically fends off the wolves. Good job. Writes a small horror story, that's cool. Ooh, there's an epic encounter. I guess I'll try it, I don't have anything to lose now that I've won a mission. Get it, Kwame. Good job. Look how happy he makes everybody. So I can go here, and then I still have time to get to the exit. Led by the Beast. Show your worth. Rank 4 encounter. Oh yeah, the hunters warned us of this. Shoot the flare gun. Engage the smaller pack. Okay, so now it's only a rank 3 encounter, which might still be hard. Wow. Man, they reward you for finishing this. We gotta go kill the pink wolf. Friendly or devious? I'm gonna be careful using friendly. I do have a really good healer though, so which I did not have last time. Devious abilities gain power. Hurtful. Poor wolf. And gets us grit. Minus 25 armor when it's enraged. Okay. That makes us better at aggressive. There's a natural rhythm to combat in this game. I didn't realize that Wolf could make it all the way to me, but he has all that grit, so he missed. Lucky, lucky. Or like you use your different abilities. I haven't seen too many games that pull it off. It's kind of like, was it Final Fantasy XIV has this really official system when you play as a black mage where you are swapping constantly between fire and ice spells, where ice Whenever you're casting ice spells, your MP regen's really fast. Whenever you're casting fire spells, you're consuming more and more MP. This game does that, but like to the nth degree. So a lot more stuff going on than just that. Can I line attack these two wolves, maybe? Oh, right. I keep forgetting it's a targeted AoE. For some reason, I expected it to be. Actually, let's debuff them first. Can I hit both of them? Probably. Oh, that's right, it only hits the first target. Well, it's the boss we want to hit with it, so... should be fine. Should be careful here. Especially moving them to an excited state. Let me think about this. I have to be very careful with what I choose to do here. Let's see what Sad does. Yeah. Final Fantasy XIV's design is very homogeneous, so there is such thing as a correct and an incorrect way to play it. I'll try to decrease its armor so we can aggressive it after this. Should be good. I like that grit buff though. Not enough for a dodge there. I think 25 grit is like a 20% dodge chance or so. Ouch. Ouch. Alright, so I'm somewhat tempted to try to kill... Oh, that does like no damage. They're really strong against speech, unfortunately. Try to sadden. Goes up to 2 tiles away. They're too buff for me to kill them. I don't like that I'm surrounded. I gotta kill some of these ads. Hey, if you're new to the stream, I'm Marstead, trying to beat every awesome game ever made. I believe there's so many awesome games out there, it's impossible for one person to play them all. But that means we're never going to run out. If you'd like to see a list of all the games we've played so far, you can go to games.marstead.com. And if you click on the voting tab, you can see how you can vote for the next awesome game. The game we're playing later today, God of War 2018, is actually on the voting spreadsheet. To see more of it, you could. But if you're just hanging out or lurking, that's totally cool. This is a zero obligation channel. Welcome. It's good to have you. Ooh, cutting it close here. I gotta kill all these ads. I'm just gonna have Kwame do a big heal. Both need it, unfortunately. I wish it was actually AoE. It's a very 4th edition way to do targeting. It's basically like a burst attack, then it's a target within the burst. Cool. Ooh. Ooh, that was bad. It was basically like a crit. Yikes. Not good. Got Kwame, and then you can do another big heal, alright? Unless that thing has a cooldown. Yeah, he was evasion tanking before. Well, I can't just keep healing, so I gotta kill this wolf to lower the incoming damage a bit. Hopefully this turn we can finish him off. We gotta get out of hostile mode. Oh, there we go, nice. Those dodges we need. So I don't have my big heal. Oh, that's right, that's blocked by allies. Doesn't look like new ads spawn in this one, which is nice. I feel like a lot of the boss encounters we've been in have unlimited ads. Maybe that doesn't apply to the epic encounters. Keep this guy debuffed as best as we can. Minus 15 armor, minus 20 speech defense, minus 20 crit. Forget how many turns that lasts for. I should check after this. Dodge! No! Kwame, you need to dodge, buddy. If you don't dodge, we lose. Yeah, maybe if it was a level 4 encounter, it may have worked that way. I don't think I can afford to pick up Kwame again. I'm not sure, though. We're on our last resolve, so if we die, it's game over. And picking up Kwame, if he dodges, it's fine. Otherwise, we're in big, big trouble. Alright, he resists that. I don't want to do that then. Alright, we gotta hope for a miss here. Hope that he targets a character that he can't one-shot. Whew, cutting it close. Alright, I think I can finish him off this turn. Try to do devious if we can. See, I don't know if that's going to be enough to bring it all across the edge there. How sad the wolf was! Alright, well that was the worst possible reward, but it was still okay. Could have been worse. Strange powder. Hungarian mix. I really need like +2 resolve here. Scientists gain +2 attack power. I don't think any of my characters are scientists, are they? I don't know where it tells you. Military captain. Oh, I see. He is. Fighter, scientist, speaker. Gotcha. Oh, Kwame leveled up. Kwame and allies around him get +1 excited each turn. History campaign token in Timbuktu. He gets to do a bonus thing in Timbuktu. I think I want the combat ability. Dance! Switches the location of Kwame and the target crew member. Applies a buff that gives both Kwame and the crew member +30 armor and +30 speech defense. That's really good. Okay. Let me double check. Scientists have +2 attack. Okay, so you should hit more. Cool. So we got 3 food left, so I can go here, here, and then here. Silhouettes. This crew member is very brave. Quick thinker would be able to escape. Philippe argues the scream must be focused on something frightening. A tactician might be convenient when things get out of hand. Grime monster starts weeping. Cultists always make fun of me. Did you come here to bully me too? Oh, look at all that bonus from tactician, bonus from fighter. Nice. Good job, buddy. Helping out that swamp monster. Start every expedition with a tool, which can be used to improve your chances on the adventure wheel or campaign. We didn't really use tools as a resource very much last time. Monsters are gravely misunderstood and can be best of friends. Oh shit, I forgot to click this before I got up there. Dang it. Should not have done that. Gotta remember to upgrade people before I move them. Diplomat customs, tacticians formations. Oh wait, no, that's not this one. +1 confident per turn. +1 collect whenever you enter a wits challenge. Well, I already have a character that's giving people +1 excited, and I don't think you can be both confident and excited, so I'm gonna take the wits challenge. Let's explore the fort. Fight the Master Alchemist. Hope for the best. A bonus for winning at aggressive. That's a significant bonus for winning at aggressive, too. Right on. See what I can do. Pretty good nuke. Although friendly is not a great way to start a... Oh, no, actually, no, it is. Friendly beats devious. I forgot about that. Okay. Pleasant. Dance. It's his whole turn if he dances, though. Fire the friendly and the snook. This is gonna be overkill, but that's okay. Ooh, gross. That was a stun, too. I think that was, the scientist's final ability last game. Well, it's good to use when someone's stunned and they can't move on that turn anyway, you know? Speech defense is nutty right now, so... Sorry, buddy, I got really good defense. Not gonna work today. He has good defense as well. Alright. Let's try to nuke this guy. Kwame, so heartwarming. What a nice feller. Feeling fantastic. I guess that gives him bonus attack power, which is kind of a problem. A little bit. He doesn't really physically attack, does he? No, he uses speech attacks. I think Terrified is just a physical attack reduction. I don't think it's a speech reduction. I'm not 100% sure. Devious ability would be pretty good. That's a much bigger nuke, though. Confidence boosted. I like that he can dance pretty frequently. It's nice. Use Sadden from 2 squares away. Let's do that. Huh? Poor guy. Cultist laugh gets burned into your brain. Yeah. I didn't realize I was picking the same stage here. Oh no, we might die here. Only have 1 resolve left. They target him again. Ooh, lucky fumble. Oh, a really lucky fumble. I think I can end the encounter next turn. Let's see. I only get a bonus for ending it aggressive, but... Sweet. Good deal. With a huge amount of flattery, you win over the cultist hearts. The alchemist blushes. Friends of the cult are always welcome in our cozy ruins. Relationship's going too fast for your liking. For campaign or for study? Secretum Sectorum. I think I got the Secretum Sectorum last time, so let's go for the Philosopher's Stone. Come on, Philosopher's Stone! Whatever. I guess I do have a level 2 diplomat, so it's actually not so bad. Go what secrets turn into. Status and research. Okay. That's another way, like, you can configure them different tokens based on all the different possible combinations. So even though we beat this game today, I think I'm going to play this game off stream. I like it quite a bit. If I do, I'll go ahead and record it. And not talk terribly, but in case anybody wanted to see second playthrough, we'll see what Sanguine Haze wants to see next time. That's almost time for this game, so I'm going to play a little bit more. We'll try to spend a bunch of our tokens on the world map, and then we'll take a short break so I can swap over to God of War 2018. And we're already rising up the rankings faster this time. It might just be because I actually spent all of my resources to explore, unlike the first game. Constantinople is an entourage hall with a modest trinket shop, equipment shop with a modest entourage hall. Let's do Constantinople. Istanbul, not Constantinople. Alright, what do we want to research? Still want to get all of these things if we can. Oh, I gotta get up to 60. Alright, well I have to spend insight, so I may as well do that now. Philippe can get it. Supply capacity. Gain 15 renown whenever you require a helper entourage. Okay. Lobbyists and students. I'll definitely end up having a lot more of this than I expected to have. Students that I'm missing. Cool. So now I have a pretty big entourage, which is cool. Still have enough to maybe recruit one of these guys. Collect when you complete. Where are the other specialists? Extra study. I think we wanted to get General Olaf or Victor. Petition offense. Nice. And I need to spend my other resources here. So I can do lecturing. Alright, Kwame. See if I can recruit. I guess I can't really spend that to recruit anybody new just yet, can I? They get pretty expensive after that. Status. I want to get as many lobbyists as we can so that when we send Kwame lecturing, it pays off better. Ooh, that's expensive. Yikes. Keep doing it, Kwame. You tell him all about your shit. Lobbyists. I think I can only do that one. Well, I want to save as many insight tokens for later as possible, since it doesn't matter right now. And I think that'll be it. Go ahead and save and wrap, and then I'll be back in a few minutes with about 90 minutes of God of War 2018. See you guys soon.